Hello, everyone, and welcome back to some Pine Tree Disc Golf coverage podcast edition. This is episode 6, I believe. I'll correct that in the title if that is different. But here we are. I'm up at Rangeley, Maine, or also known as Sandy River Plantation, and I'm hurt. I got a broken wrist from skiing. I definitely didn't plan on it. I was running a race with my buddies, a couple of them from BSR and other places, and kind of just went too hard and felt really good in the middle of my ski race run, and I fell, came right out of my bindings. They weren't set right for a race run, I guess, and after 14 years, I've never broken a bone skiing, and here we are. I broke my wrist, and I'm on the mend, and yep, it's the right wrist. I'm a righty in disc golf, so I'm not even discing right now, which kind of sucks, but there's other ways to make it work. I mean, I can definitely still do other things. I am going to focus on some video content for some Winter Team Challenge teams, and definitely my own team I'm not going to be a part of for the rest of the season probably, but I'm still on the team, but not rostered, so is what it is. Making the best of it. I'm going to do some more podcasting, I think. I'm going to do some more video coverage, vlogs maybe, stuff like that. So definitely check it out on this channel and SoundCloud and on YouTube. I'm hoping to get some more footage and coverage up. But yeah, that's my story as of late. I got a splint on my arm. I'm going to have surgery, and we'll make it work. But it's a bummer. Whole family's out skiing right now, and I'm inside. Got the Premier League soccer on TV, and I'm just doing my thing. So, anywho, off with the sad news. We are rocking and rolling in the state of Maine for disc golf. It's been a very good run of disc golf for me until I got hurt. I have really enjoyed seeing so many fun faces at Ledgewood Pass, Bittersweet Ridge. We got Burnsboro, we got all these places that really make a good hit. Hammond Farms, we got Woodland Valley. You know the courses, you know the places. It's a good time, and I see new people coming out and playing golf all the time. A few faces that you might recognize even more now, and I'm trying to meet new people, trying to expand my horizon of new disc golfers and see how they're doing. You know, I've found that sometimes a casual round with a couple new faces is just as fun or even more fun than a doubles round into a late playoff push. Sometimes the fatigue hits me, and it becomes a really long slog once you get 10 holes deep into Ledgewood Pass trying to beat Dan Raccanillo and his partner Nick Jones. You know, me and Trotter really put in a good push against them. We had a putt on hole 17 on Ledgewood for the course record so far, 47, and we missed them both from 28, 30 feet. So that's what happens, man. You just kind of have a putt to get there, and then you miss it. I airballed mine left, and Trotter hit the cage right and skipped out. So we go to a playoff, and we end up pushing 10 holes. And you guessed it, hole 10, the little shorty at Ledgewood, is pretty gettable. And we both flubbed our drives. Rack parked it. Nick parked it. Game over. We head back to the shop with smiles on our faces. But it was really fun. I had a really good time. I was just exhausted, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I went to Wendy's after and totally slammed a Dave's double. I was starving. I intended to be done. I think we started at 10:30, so one the latest. We were done at 3:30. I was stabbing. I need some food, but we got food. We're good. We're rocking and rolling. I've been experiencing a lot of different dubs lately. I've been trying to expand my horizon on doubles around the state. And there's nothing against Bittersweet Ridge and their doubles. I have gone to them numerous times, and it's been fun every time. But I sometimes I get burnt out. Bittersweet Ridge is a great course. I love it. I will buy a pass there for a long time. Sometimes you gotta expand your horizon, and I know I can always go back to BSR and shoot a decent score on the sweet side, get some confidence going. But sometimes I just want to go to Woody V and make a little travel out of it and see my buddies there. I'm finding it a trend to go to different courses myself. Other people do this all the time. I mean, I've seen people in main players tours and other tournaments go to every single main players tour. That ranges all the way from East Maine to Eastern Maine to Northern Maine, Southern Maine, Central Maine, and they go to all of them every other weekend. I think it's when these MPTs go on, and I've been very impressed with the amount of attendance in those for people. That's been awesome, and I've really enjoyed watching the MPT grow. And I'm relatively new to MPTs. I mean, I've been playing them for 4 or 5 years now, and I mean, they've been around. Oh man, I don't even know. I mean, like, I think 2007. That sounds about right. And I've been very impressed with how it's been run by Crystal and all other people that. The Putex have been running it really, really well. So, yeah, I think there's a lot to talk about in Maine disc golf right now. There's new courses popping up. There's new things happening, and it's been very impressive to see the development of new courses around the state. I've been very impressed with the courses I've been playing at. So, in other disc golf related news, I mean, there's a lot going on. BSR is doing some course changes maybe. There's tournament challenge in the state, in-state. There's tournament challenge out-of-state. BSR 3 has a match against the D2 Ducks that is going to be a barn burner. Backstory is a lot of people who are friends from both teams, and there's a lot of smack talk. I myself is pretty bad at smack talk. I take it personally sometimes, but I really shouldn't. I'm trying to get better at that. Don't worry. But I noticed that I tend to be like, hey, that's not very nice, and then I get a little defensive, and I don't want to do that, but I just kind of I don't know. This is what it is. But that match is gonna be fun. I am planning on bringing my GoPro 10 and recording some post-game and pre-game interviews and some mid-round interviews to ask how people are doing. I think the state of Maine needs more coverage. I've touted that for a long time, and I mean, I'm just as guilty because I start coverage, and it's just 2 episodes, and I'm done for 4 months, and I have people from courses come to me like, "Wait, where's the next podcast coming out?" Right now is a really good time for me to lock in. I'm hurt. I don't have a lot going for me in the disc golf, like playing. I can't play besides being lefty. A lot of my friends are telling me I should be lefty, but I don't know if I'm going to do that quite yet after surgery. But I'll be back. Maybe I'll be a better putter. Maybe I'm just going to slay putting. That'd be dope. But you never know. But yeah, like, this D2 match coming up, I mean, I think there's going to be some awesome content from it. I'm really excited to get some a good edit, a couple edits, maybe one to be like a highlight film, another one to be post-game and press-game conferences, then a whole entire, like, recap of what happened. So it's going to be a fun day. I'm excited to eat some food, have lunch, and before everybody gets there, because I'm going to be sitting around. But I might be filming a lot, so I don't know. Maybe I'm not going to be eating as much. But, it'll be good. I'll eat some of Jimmy's chili and some beef stew. Will be really good. I feel like the match could go either way. If I'm talking about Vegas odds, I really think it's a 0.5 to either team or a 1 or 2 favorites. I don't think you can give 4 or 5 points either way. I think maybe the BSR has a 1 point swing, and the D2 could have a 1 point swing too. I don't really know. I mean, I think it could. I would take a playoff. I really think we could be knotted up at the end of it, and you throw 4 people. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell what's going to happen, but we'll see. And there's some good, really good barn burners going on. A pool, B pool, C pool. There's going to be some great movement next year. Vermont's doing well. We played with them. We almost got them at home last year. Vermont Bare Bottoms are really shredding. BSR 1 shredding. BSR 2 hanging in there. They're battling. BSR 3 hanging in there. D2. Well, let me take that back. BSR 3 is doing pretty well. We have 1 loss. So this is a big match coming up to secure some playoffs. But I'm out. So who knows what's going to happen. But yeah, I mean, Devil's Grove, they're battling. There's a lot of battles going on right now. And, man, the food's so good. The food is so good. I mean, our spreads have been great. The away spreads have been great. I eat too much when I'm at TC usually. But I try to contain myself till after because, I mean, you got to have a round coming. I haven't sat yet. So, I mean, not until this injury. But, you got to be prepared for whatever's going to come. So, and good beer, good booze, if you're into that. Good weed, if you're into that. Other stuff, it's fun. I love TC. And my captain said, if you ski race, don't get hurt. And guess what? I got hurt. So he's a little bummed, but shout out Rose. I think ND, shout out D. But, they'll be all right. They'll be all right. Man, what else we got to talk about? We got the PTDG season coming. I should be back for, I want to say, give me beginning of May. I'm back. Give me beginning of May. And it might be sooner than that. I haven't talked to the doctor. I talked to the doctor on Monday. Maybe I'll make another podcast on Monday or Tuesday, and we'll talk about how that went. But I really think I'm back pretty soon relative to a broken wrist. I mean, I'm having surgery, so that is going to speed it up a little bit instead of a cast. They were leaning towards maybe, not doing surgery, but they said we might as well. So it's enough to be a surgery procedure. But yeah, I'm excited for PTGAs. I think I'm going to play some AM1 to start. I was pro last year, last 2 seasons, and I really didn't do to what I know I'm capable of. I know I'm comfortable in pro, but I need to move down a little bit and reevaluate where I'm at. It was ambitious a little bit to play in pro the last few seasons, but I think it's time to really have a good perspective on where I'm at and play some AM. And there's nothing wrong with moving down and bagger. Oh well, I mean that's what it is. I don't mind. Shout out Lurch. Yeah, I'm excited for the new season. I'm bummed. I'm hurt. This kind of sucks. I don't like being hurt, but it's what it is. I've never broken a bone in my life. I've skied for a long time. I didn't think it was coming. I was running really hot on my race run, and then I just fell right out of my skis and rolled over my wrist, right onto my gut or whatever it was, and there I go. Kind of sucked, but oh well. Yeah, that's going to be this episode. We're going to be doing these more often, I think, because I'm not disc golfing as much, and we're going to be talking with some new people, have another guest star, get Steve back on here maybe, try to get some people coming. So we'll get this thing rocking and rolling, people. So until next time, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Let's get groovy and sling some plastic and record some plastic in the meantime. See you next time.